We are now going to move on to our hot guys.
This is why I'm hot.
And to start us off, Skiddy.
Yeah.
Tom Mooney.
Yeah, I mean, look, if we could bring him in, without the pit net, it'd be all over there. But yeah, an absolute ripping game. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, but like for Supercoach wise, hopefully pit net stays out for a little bit more.
Fingers crossed. Last 3 games for DeConing, 28 with Pitney in the side. Yeah. Then since he injured his finger, 131, 140. So if we can get any sort of certainty out of Voss that Pitney is not coming back, he's a very big option for us. Sam Walsh, 111.
The pain in the ass thing about that is he's currently rising in price. So, we kind of need to make this gamble on it first, but it's all right. Sammy Walsh, 111 Supercoach points, 34 touches, 13 tackles. Needs that disposal efficiency up 54, ain't cutting it. If he went at 80, it'd be unreal. So, but he still makes the hot guys list because he was probably one of the best for Carlton.
Yeah, absolutely. Pickles, he's on the hot guys list. Fuck it. Yeah. 110 Supercoach points, 22 touches, 6 tackles. He looks as though he's really starting to become a fantasy relevant player, but we're not going to talk too much about him.
Yep.
Because he'd be the type of bloke that would probably pick himself in Supercoach. Yeah, you're right. Bont, 186 Supercoach points. This man was the man of the week, wasn't he? The squeeze of the week. You got it. Yes, we know. 38 touches, 9 tackles, 2 goals.
I VC'd him and you VC'd him and we told everyone to VC him. We just love to see it.
Yes. That is one of the best individual games you'll see this year, mate.
Yeah, 100%. Unbelievable. Let's hope that he continues this on. Tingles, speaking of being back, thank God, 131 Supercoach points, 16 disposals, 7 marks, 50 big hitouts, even though he lost the hitout battle to Darcy Cameron. That's what we want to see from him. Looked way better. So let's hope he keeps that going on. Just like this man, Horse, Daily Bale.
Dale Bale. 133 Supercoach points, 35 touches. We said that the Pies give up a lot of points to half-backers, and sure enough, he took advantage of it. Now, your man from the Hawthorn Footy Club.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Moore.
Yes, sir. We love to see that. 169 Supercoach points, Horse. I reckon these little iffy, players, whether to bring him in or bring him on, that's what made you get so close to being number 1 this week. Bailey Dale, Dylan Moore. We just
VC on Bond,
yeah, VC on Bond, yeah. We back yourself with Dacos. You love to see it. Dacos is also on the hot guys list, 156, absolute star for his game. Dylan Moore though, 169, 27 touches, 5 goals, absolutely everywhere, mate. He was fantastic. I know 2 of those goals got gifted by 50-meter penalties. I don't care. Supercoach points wides anyway. That was already after he was on 91 at halftime, so fine by me. 2-round running ability, sensational.
Absolutely.
Mason Wood.
We've spoken about the boner from the Saints. We've spoken about the Wang. We're now taking our Wood out. 140 Supercoach points, 22 touches, 8 marks, 6 tackles, and 4 goals. He was one of the better Supercoach scorers for the Saints last year, back-to-back tons, and Wood is back. Maxi Holmes, though, 133 Supercoach points, and he's gone pretty large last 2 weeks. 29 touches, 1 goal for Holmes. We spoke about his inability to have that high ceiling a few weeks back. He looks to have bucked that trend, though, mate. Very Supercoach-friendly game he has, doesn't he?
Absolutely, he does. And, that really annoys me because I was like, Geelong just play a system. Geelong just play a system. Said that he doesn't get these super high scores. And he does this shit. So, that's annoying. Yes, Kappa, I believe DPP is this round, isn't it? So he'll be active as of next round, so that's good.
Yep, but there's no one really relevant that we need to look at.
No, piss all. No. Yeah, CPAs does help, but...
Ed Richards is probably the only one, but yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Clark. Sorry.
Jordan Clark.
126 Supercoach points, and Ryan. Let's throw them both on the hot guys list, 125. Yeah, mate, just... love chip kick to kick. They love this stuff. So, yes, sir, we absolutely love that.
Can we give Switter a shout-out on our hot guys list, please?
Hell yeah, we can give Switter a shout-out. Sammy Swit, definitely on the hot guys list. You get, it was 119 Supercoach. Fantastic game, 25 disposals. Absolutely love that. Well done, Sammy Swit. Definitely on the hot guys list. Love to see that. Yeah.
Noah Anderson today. He was
told
bloody
you.
awesome, wasn't he?
I told you to be on this list.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't read about it unless you listen to this pod. One good, one bad. 150. Skiddy absolutely hit it 100% on the head, 150 Supercoach points after a 55 last week. 35 touches, 17 contested. Sorry, love to see it. We're picking a 63 next week for Noah Anderson.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do us for the hot guys. We're now going to get into some players that potentially need a blanket in cold guys.
Also, though, great call there by Golden Tonsils, Phil Unfiltered. Cats do play Swans next week. Maxi Holmes could be copping that James Jordan tag.
Hope not.
Halfback James Jordan tag, and you're stuffed.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's get into some cold guys, mate, because without going into too much detail, there might be some Cone of the Week nominees in here.
Yep. Absolutely, there could be. Charlie Dixon, didn't get a kick in 3 quarters and then got sub, finishing on 11 points. He has now been told that there is a genuine chance that he will be held out of the Port Adelaide team from now on because they are prioritising Finlayson, Georgiades, and Todd Marshall. So
yes,
good for Dicko.
Yeah, I reckon he's on the way out there at Port Adelaide.
I love what they said, how they go, we'd love for you to stick around, but if you want to leave, then, we'll help you do that. What's he going to do? Hey, let's just play VFL here. Sweet Charlie's going to want to do that. Come on, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Matt Kennedy from Carlton, 14 touches, 37 Supercoach points. That's really average by a bloke of his quality, mate.
Yeah, yep. Look, he can definitely be better than that, but they were just such a good all-round squad on the night for Carlton. But it's just how it goes for Matty Kennedy with how elite their midfield is.
Yeah.
Ash Johnson, 4 touches, did not register a disposal until halfway through the third quarter, finishing on 4 touches, 27 Supercoach points. I reckon he had probably about 3 marks that were after the player of free kicks that he had given away. He was absolutely putrid.
For those of you that are in the Discord, I made a post to our man Kizza, who's the Punters Club president. If Ash Johnson gets 30 touches, I'll scull 3 beers on this podcast tonight. At halftime, he still needed 30 touches.
Yeah, that's because he was lined up in the middle on the AFL app. Because what do I always say, lads? Never trust the damn AFL app for team lineups. Never right.
Yeah. Lockie Bramble responsibly. He's our brambling responsibly man. Had perhaps his quietest game of the year too, registering only 7 touches and 4 marks for his 29 Supercoach points. I feel a bit bad putting this guy in here because we know that he was hurt, but Jordan Dawson, mate, he had a real stinker, especially for someone who's priced at around 600K. 15 touches and only 55 Supercoach points.
Yeah, mate. Look, we can put him on cold, and that was an asterisk just because of he was injured pre-game. But he probably should have put his hand up and said, "Hey, mate, I'm probably not right to play," because he did not look great at all. Josh Shelley though continues his inconsistent year. He had 11 touches and 41 disposals, still getting CBAs inside the mid, and I thought he was going to be able to step it up a little bit without rank in there, and he'd have to pull a bit of a load. Just went, nah, screw it. I'm going to keep doing the same thing that I was normally doing, but worse. So. He's definitely on the cold guys list. Josh Weddle, he hit the skids in the past couple of weeks. 13 touches, 40 Supercoach points. He was averaging 90 in the first month of footy. Really put a halt on that. But in fairness to him, the ball hasn't been down there much for the Hawks because they've just been dominating the last 5 weeks.
Yep, spot on, mate. Jack Petruccelli from West Coast Eagles had an absolute stinker on Saturday Arvo too. 8 touches, 20 Supercoach points.
Yep.
His fellow teammate, the man that you said, do not bring in after his 83 the other week. Campbell Chesser had a break even of 18 and he just made it. 11 touches for 23 Supercoach points. Yep. Seb Ross has really fallen off the face of the earth when we're talking Supercoach, hasn't he, mate?
Mate, he did not do well at all. He only had 6 touches against West Coast for 44 Supercoach points. Yeah, he just was non-existent for a guy that's in the middle too. But now he's been moved out a little bit more as well, so he's trying to create a new role for himself. Bit tough for him, but that's just how it goes. Brian Myers, that's not a Brian Myers type game whatsoever. So cold by his standards. 12 touches, only 37 Supercoach points. In fairness, though, Dempsey was taking the piss and they were kind of just going all out, guns out. You can kind of do that against Richmond where they don't have the defensive stocks that they once did.
Yep. Now we want to give a shout out here. We talk about cold guys, but we're talking about a cold team here in the Melbourne Footy Club, who got absolutely smacked by Fremantle. That is the highest score that Fremantle had kicked under Longmuir's tenure as their senior footy coach. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I tipped Freo in this game purely because Lever wasn't there and I thought it was going to be a bit tighter. Did not expect 92 points, but there you go.
Can we single out a specific Melbourne player in there, mate?
Yeah, Turner. He was dog shit.
Oh, yeah. What about Harrison Petty?
Oh, yeah, Harrison Petty was also shit house. But honestly, I don't even think he could, I'm just used to Petty being like this now. This is just Petty. This is what we get. I'm surprised when he plays a good game. So he pushed Ben Brown out of the side and went, "Don't worry, mate. I'll do exactly what you do. I got you. Don't you?" Right. But yeah, what do you have? 72% time on ground, 2 touches. Oh my god.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Something.
So that'll do us for the cold guys, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get stuck into our injury report. Now, for this first play that we want to bring up, I did say that I'm not going to speak about this man for the rest of the year, so all yours.
Okay, no worries at all, mate. So, Crouch Potato, Matt Crouch, we do wish him all the best with his AC joint injury. He will miss a few weeks. Good on him for playing through it, though, because apparently it happened either pre-game or early game or during the week, but he still played through it. So, good on him for doing that and putting his ass out there. Still had 35 touches, so good try there, mate.
Sounds like my footy coaches of years gone by. Good try, Mick.
They lost to the Hawks by 27 points. Come on, mate. Yeah, still all right. Pickett, after flipping off the Geelong fans, which was brilliant. Peak comedy. Getting subbed off, and he just gives the old.
How was Richo in the commentary box? Richo's like, nah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, they said, this that shouldn't be done by Richmond players, should it, Richo? And Richo goes, no, I haven't got a problem with that.
He would have done it a few times in the past as well.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Lafau, unfortunately.
Pickett's done a calf, by the way.
Yep. Lafau, unfortunately, he has done a knee. So on behalf of Skiddy Eye and the whole of the Insight Fantasy Sports community, we wish you all the best in your recovery, mate.
Mate, that poor bastard, he did a shoulder early in the game too. He landed on it badly and he was grabbing at his shoulder. Then he does his knee. Yeah, not good. In
the same incident, Collar Dashney got a shot to the nose, but he'll be right. He may have broken his nose, but he'll be right. Ollie Henry did a pig string, mate.
Yeah, Henry subbed off early, so he's done a string. Not good there. So early sub, and I think it was the first quarter. So all the best to him. Hopefully he pushes through. That's probably normally about 4 weeks or so. So probably Gary Rowan probably solidify himself back in the side there. Maxi King, he's done a knee. He was subbed out at 3/4 time. So don't know the extent of the knee injury, but that's never a good sign for him. Tex Walker, though, the back. Now, he was getting really, really worked on during the second quarter, Mick, and then could not make it out past halftime. Called it the quits. Don't know the extent of how bad the back is, but hopefully for Tex, it's not too bad because, with age and a big body like that, back injuries can get a bit troublesome.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We got Hammy, pig string.
Hey,
he did that really early, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was done in the first quarter, and then Vladimir then does his string as well. So not good for those two guys. Luckily for the Dogs, they do have pretty good coverage coming through.
And Vandermeer did a pig string as well.
That's what I just said. Yeah, Vandermeer and Harms, yes.
Langford, mate, he's got a hip pointer.
He's got a hip pointer. Yeah, that sucks. So he was subbed out for Sardis, and that's not good for Kyle Langford. Hopefully, because he's been unreal for the Bombers. So hopefully he doesn't miss too much time. And
we've got Deadly in the chat. Max King, not Kling. Cleared of serious injury to that knee, so that's awesome to hear.
Good. So it might just be a week.
Lockie Hunter, calf, mate.
Sorry, Ian. Pig string is a hamstring, so we do apologize about that. Lockie Hunter, he got subbed off. A lot of icing on that calf, so Sounds like a pretty bad calf injury, so he'll probably miss a few.